Okay, back with another stream of How Many Dudes. Gonna be doing some more tier 3. 4-2 so far. Started out 0-2, so 4-game win streak. I lowered the battle sound a little bit. It's just like pretty loud, the battles, so. Mutant, Ranger, Zombie. Let me double check I'm alive. Yeah, it seems to be alive. Okay, so zombies or mutants are two solid starting options. Probably go with mutants. Zombies aren't great to give a healer anyway. They're pretty tanky, but mutants are just good. Okay, I don't think we should have probably 6 rats. Maybe the regular dude dies. Ah, barely. We might have to do juice next round. Probably not though. Two gooses, 14 towers. Towers should be no problem. The gooses shouldn't be much of a problem either. Okay, Vikings, Manager, Necro dudes. All of them are like 3 decent DPS. Best one I think is maybe Viking and Vacuum. I think we just reroll though. Ranger, Wizard, Quam dude. Don't think we need another healer right now. You can kind of solo heal with like a little bit of assistance from like a Paladin or Dentist or something. Yeah, I don't love Wizards or Rangers, especially Rangers. I'll be working while studying. Good luck. Thanks, Gracie. Hope you pass that test you're studying for. Druid, Bard, Medic. Medic stinks. I feel like Medic is one of the dudes most needed with buff. Just like a terrible healer. We already have a healer, so no way I'm picking him. Bard, Druid. I guess you're taking a Bard. Bard's just like some good utility, right? Provides attack, power, and run speed to teammates. Yeah, solid. Forget another Bard. Shield belt's not too bad this early. Alright, 15% deflection, it's pretty handy. Ooh, this is pretty good. Don't think we need to bottle lightning, so let's save money. We'll be fine here. Yeah. This makes your mutants pretty tanky. Like necessary by the late game. Just like helpful in the early game, I guess. Oh. Without this, your mutants kind of just get one shot in the late game. But the second part was pretty handy too, getting toughness and cleave on dudes they heal. Trooper, Assassin, Time Dude. Like 2 DPS and like a half DPS, half support kind of character. Assassin. I'd like to reroll until we see like a decent tank. Like a farmer, construction dude. What else would I pick at this point? Maybe a pirate. Cave dude or Viking dude. These runs are gonna be looking a little samey if I take this cave dude and just keep going for medical license on him. But it's served me well so far. Just like trying to force the medical license with like the 20 rerolls you start with on average. And it's just like decent damage if we don't find a medical license, right? So. Probably just either use the medical license on him or just like save him till last to get an item on because of that. Basically just want to force it. All three of these are okay. This one's pretty cool, but I think, Thagomizer is just too powerful to pass up. It's a lot of damage for the cave dude. Like cleave damage as well, so mobs go down pretty quick when he has that. Agent, Quantum, Frankendude. It's like Agent or Reroll, I think. Agent's fine. Like he's kind of like some support. He provides temporary health to people he dashes to. He starts like buffing them with deflection and stuff like that. And he just does a good bit of damage. We pick him up. Then we really need a tank for our fifth dude though. Half full glass, sure. Half full glass is just very handy. There's no run where I complain about getting this item. It's not like the most broken item or relic, but it's pretty handy. Didn't proc it all that fight, it looks like, but Caboose. That'll be pretty handy when we get an actual tank. Who do we want getting the max HP right now? Probably the bards, right? Bards are the cave dudes. Probably the cave dudes for now. Oh, something worth mentioning is I finished getting all the achievements for the game off stream. Which was cool. I was only missing a couple as of like yesterday. This is solid disguise. So is dancing shoes. I think dancing shoes is more important for now. Bards are pretty squishy, and this gets more 4-chord songs going out as well. Also makes it so if we see like black belt, be pretty happy to put it on the bard. I can just get good evasion, and his evasion parts his songs, so then it goes crazy. Plot armor. We can only afford 1 relic. We're just shy of getting 2, so I don't know if I want either of these that bad. Reroll. Bonfire. Only getting us like 4 or 5% HP per dude, but should be like 20% in the run per dude. And it should be 20% pretty quick for the the cave dudes and the agent dudes because they're both action. Like, I'm trying to think what tank we're looking for the most. Like I think it's either like construction dude or farmer. Would accept like a knight or pirate, I think. Pirate. So do we re-roll or do we just take this pirate? Pirate's pretty good actually. Right? He kind of works with the evasion stuff we got going on with the bard. And third action dude is not amazing because I guess it's pretty good for the bonfire, but yeah, it's good enough. Put him at the bottom. Not yet. I think there's only 1 of them, so I want the cave dude getting the max HP, but as soon as we get like 2 or 3 pirates, I'll probably put them at the bottom. Pocket Flask is pretty good. 6-second cooldown though. Save the full heals is kind of crazy. Because pirates don't die that easy anyway, so this makes them a bit like almost immortal until the other dudes start dying. Like, he shouldn't die more than once every 6 seconds anyway, so this basically just happens every time he dies. And, yeah. Never have to worry about reviving him for a while, pretty much. Okay, boss music. Pirate down here now. Earpiece? This is pretty good, right? The attack speed means he dashes around more, and when he dashes, he provides evasion to his asset. Mobius strip. Pretty happy to get that early. Don't love Meteor. I think Meteor is like the worst consumable in the game. Don't think I want to restock for a consumable either, so save our money. Okay, 38, 62, 125, that works. Okay, revive our dudes. Pretty easy boss battle. Loyalty card for the long term. Or pick Spare Rock or Guitar Pick. They're both pretty good. Relics. I think I'm gonna go with the greedy option, pick the loyalty card, because it should save us like several $100 over the course of the run. If not a couple thousand, maybe. Right, just restocks being cheaper. We can kind of like force picking decent relics in the shops that way, instead of just picking whatever's there. Inhaler. He has no crit chance right now, so Inhaler does nothing on the mutant dude. Bag of Nuts, Pet Rock. Eh. Okay. Every run's going to be the same, I guess. It's just going to be like 50 cave dudes with medical license. I think I've had like 6 runs so far, and I think like at least like 4 or 5 of them had like a cave dude or like a finance dude or something with medical license. I think the one had a Viking with medical license. Yeah. This trinket is just broken though. I said before, but this thing, I think it probably just needs to be nerfed. Like look, mutant dude's doing 14 healing per second, cave dude's doing 31. And 99% is coming from the medical license. Lifesteal, evasion, deflection. Probably just go with the evasion. We got like bards evading, pirates evading. Agent Dude even provides a little bit of evasion with his earpiece. So pretty nice. We get a bunch of random direct hits with the golden glove as well because of that. Bard also gets evasion. Like gives evasion with his song eventually with his one relic. So what relics are we looking for? Trinkets are we looking for the most? We got the medical license on the cave dude. Would love to get like some sort of damage reduction on the mutant dude, probably like a bad credit, and would love to get like maybe a friendship bracelet on the bard because he's very squishy in the late game. Friendship bracelet like revives him on a 2-second cooldown. And he does die pretty often in the late game if you don't have like a bunch of damage reduction or max HP stuff. Okay, what do we get? I tend to just pick those without thinking. Growth hormone, erectomy glow. That's pretty good. Also agent dude, that's fine. And poison dark frogs. And also regular dude, that's no big deal. Let's see. Yeah, more cave dudes, sure. I want like 40 or 50 of them, no exaggeration by the end of the run, so. balance out a little bit. I mean, I would go cave dudes there, they're just a little more expensive, and yeah, might as well balance it out a bit, right? Use a dude juice there, we still have 6 left, so it's fine. Belligerent Parrot is okay, Pirate's taunting a decent bit, but I think you could afford to buff this thing a little bit and its damage. Like, dudes there taunting don't have that much attack power, so this doesn't really do much damage. Hair of the Dog, Skull Drum. Oh, Skull Drum. Skull Drum is pretty great for the cave dudes. They bungle like crazy by the end of their run. As we start getting them some attack speed. Barrel Oranges or Cool Shades? Cool Shades is a bit luck dependent, but he can do a bunch of damage with his dash. Because he has a chance per hit to dash, and then a chance per dash to explode. It's like a small portion of his attacks he does the explosion, but it's a lot of damage. This is pretty cool. Barrel Oranges. He only has 10% crit chance right now. Probably won't get the healing received too much. Oh, I think we should go with the Cool Shades. Let's see how much damage the Cool Shades do over the course of this fight. I think it's not gonna do too much because there's not like big mobs in this fight. It's like 9 enemies or something. But let's see. He only did 15% of his damage. It's not great. I think if there's gonna be a gigantic mob, it'll probably be like most of his damage. 15% crit chance. Could put down like Pirate. Evasion and block chance. Could put this in the Bard maybe. Toughness, attack power. This would probably go on Cave Dude or Mutant Dude. I prefer to wait until I see like a attack speed one for the Cave Dude. I just put this on the Bard or Pirate. Yeah, which one though? I think the Pirate makes more sense. Like, we need him having good evasion, and the block chance is probably more beneficial because he's taunting, so he's taking aggro. What's his evasion chance right now? 23%. I'm assuming he didn't drink rum at that moment. Yeah, 38 with rum. Not bad. For this early at least. Jumbo Shrimp and some goats. Sure. Jumbo Shrimp's a little scary. Yeah, he's scared by a dude, but I don't think there was anyone else. Yeah, fine. Okay, some Pirates and Agent dudes. Pretty good. Metronome, trench coat. Probably go with the trench coat. This thing's really good in my opinion. Like that much toughness to start the battle, and it still does something after it fades. 5% toughness is not amazing, but still decent. I think pretty soon we get our relics back. 4 relics would be pretty helpful. I think it's like right before the boss, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. So these two. Regen our mutants is pretty good. And this isn't too helpful for a while, I think. Because 20 foofballs is kind of a lot. And most battles don't last that long this early. Like, let's see if Overactive Amygdala did anything on the mutants. Nah, see, it didn't hit one person, so either didn't activate or just didn't happen to hit anybody, but it's not that helpful this early. just gonna prioritize cave dudes over everybody. They're top damage and the top healers, so. We only have 2 of their routes, so we probably just want to reroll shops until we see cave dude relics, pretty much. Maybe a few other relics we take, but yeah, we don't have any money because we just invested it all. Move on. We have 1 person. Use a cave. I mean, use a dude juice here if I need to, but yeah, King Cobra's dead. We're fine. Medical nanites are not bad. The other 2 are kind of mediocre at this point in the game. Black belt on our bard. Even our pirate makes some sense. I think black belt on the bard's just pretty good here. Really like 30% evasion or so. And when he evades, he deals damage, and he I think he has the thing where we got like the golden glove as well. We got the dancing shoes, so when he evades half the time he plays his song. Plus, I mean, evasion is just a good defensive stat. Actually, I don't know if that was the best idea. I probably should put in the pirate because I wanted to put the friendship bracelet on the bard. I don't know if he's gonna be tanky enough even with the black belt. Because sure, he has decent evasion chance, but when he does get hit by the later enemies, he might just get one shot anyway. Or he's like low HP, low toughness. Our best hope is just like the pirates tanking with taunts and like the ancient dude getting temporary health. Maybe the bards will be okay, but we'll see. Living Will, bass drum. Bass drum's pretty good, right? Workhorse song, grants evasion. We got reasons for evasion on the bard and the pirate. And everybody else, I mean, not like amazing for them, but evasion still helps. Now we need like his other relics that he can get like more stacks and the song lasts longer and stuff like that. Metronome's fine. Metronome could be sort of benefit from evading that the bard needs right now, right? Anyone doesn't know, it just has a 40% chance when he evades to get temporary health equal to 10% of his max HP. If he's evading like crazy, get a bunch of enemies on him, he's gonna keep getting a lot of temporary health. He does have the black belt, so his evasion chance is pretty high right now. 31 to like 35% across the board for the bards. Hey, Gasket, thanks for the raid. I think I was in your stream earlier, but I was working. You're streaming how many dudes, right? I think. Let's see. Bunch of little ducks. You were, yeah. I worked for a little bit, but I didn't really say anything. Thanks for the follows, by the way. Yeah. This run is looking very similar to a lot of runs I had so far on the last couple streams. Just got like a cave dude with a medical license. Does a bunch of damage and a bunch of healing. I'm just like focusing him. Other than that, which, yeah, we got like cave dudes, mutant dudes, ancient dudes, bards, and pirates. There was like a Vade team going on. Working pretty well so far. How was your stream? Did you, I didn't remember what tier you were on. Did you get like any wins, gold stars and stuff? Dr. Punga in the house, yeah. Cave dude is OP with medical license. He's like tanky, does lots of damage and lots of healing. It's just obnoxious. I think we go with the barrel oranges. Yeah. A moose and mantis shrimp. This shouldn't be a problem, I think. We lost a mutant dude and an agent. So, yeah, I could probably wait for them to revive. I don't think we need to use the dude juice here. First tier 2, we lost to 106. 106 is not bad though for first try. Alright, you got past the... Did you like lose a bunch of dudes to the goat? Is that what happened? And then like you just didn't have enough dudes for 106? Or I don't remember what round 106 is. Yeah. 106 is not bad. Did you have you not seen the tier 2 boss yet then? Or have you been spoiled by watching other people? We have only 3 families, so sensitivity training is like eh. The healers got coded. Oh no. What healers were you running in the run? Cause there's, I've played this game enough. Like I've played it a bunch. There's like 2 healers, like clerics and medics. I think are pretty terrible. Mutants are solid. Mutants I think are like average or a little above average maybe. Of the healers, I think the best healers are like chefs, and then mutants and quantum. Oh, so two healers. Yeah, those are 2 of the more decent healers. I think the best is chef, and then even though he's not like a healer baseline, I think the best like support is probably dentist. You get some of the healing relics on dentist, and you get like some of his other relics, and the dentist just goes crazy with the damage reduction and healing. Using quantum, not bad. Did you have like a tank in the group? Like a like a pirate, farmer, construction, anything like that? And just a proof that with enough cleave and trust, anything's possible. What do we want here? This is mediocre. This is okay. I think we should restock. Berry ring, secret orders. Secret orders is kind of crazy. That's a lot of attack speed. And the crit chance isn't too bad either. Psionic was your tank? Oh, Psionic's solid. He works pretty well with like the quantum dude because they both have pretty good deflection. I feel like Psionic really shines if you get face tattoo on him. I underestimated agents for too long, but then pairing them with aliens. Why aliens specifically? I'm trying to think like what combos them well together. When they dash around more, like teleporting them doesn't like activate their dash, right? Does it? That would be weird. Aliens teleports a dash. Oh, so it actually it's like same keyword, so it actually like counts. So it counts like activating their dash. Duty dashes too. Yeah, I mean it's like a like a keyword. So I guess that makes sense. Didn't really think about it that way. Because it's not a keyword that's really used very often in the game, right? Like used on like a few dudes. So yeah, if the alien like activates his dash and all the routes attached to it, that'd be pretty cool. Wonder if the scales are attack with dash count. Ooh, yeah, that'd be pretty good as well. I think it's a cuffed briefcase, right? Yeah. Big agent, yeah. I feel like playing tier 3 a bunch, it's pretty hard to win without some form of like infinite scaling. Like either that cuffed briefcase or something like this, the skull drum. Without any of that, it's yeah, you don't have enough scaling for the tier 2 or 3 bosses too much. Especially tier 3 boss. Let's see. I don't really need any of this. Yeah, I rerolled once. I was hoping to see like a health potion or a strange spore, but maybe we just get out of here. Maybe that one-time speed for now. Grizzly bears are a little scary. Yeah. Still one-shot my dudes. We should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'd use a couple dude juice, but it's fine. Overcharge amp does a lot of damage, but viral load is very helpful. I mean, mutants are pretty much our backup healers with the cave dudes, but it's nice to have a bunch of floof balls to start the battle. Ear gouges, therapy. Don't love like any of this. Maybe therapy on like a mutant could be okay. You just healers mid. Yeah, I feel like they're like a good like backup healer because their floof balls will stack up if you have someone else healing. Then cleave gifters. Yeah, but they get the cleave from the this thing, right? So toughness and cleave, it's pretty good. This thing is very key, I think, for the mutants. As far as these 3 rocks, I don't think I love any of them. Laser pointer. I like laser pointer. This does not count as a dash, does it? Yeah, I don't think so. So I don't think this laser pointer would work well with on the agents, right? I mean, it would be fine to get more attack speed, but maybe the best stat for a lot of the game and go is a check to make sure you have something else. Yeah. Cleave does help a lot. I don't know, I've had some runs where I barely had any cleave and it worked fine. Because there's also, what's it called? Like, there's other ways you can do area effect damage, like this, for example. This does so much area effect damage on the cave dude. Like, you just don't need cleave on the cave dude because of this thing if you got it. And, these 3, we got like, no crit chance on the mutant, so this inhaler's kind of lame. Fedora on the pirate, maybe? So we mentioned aliens, some add laser point is a task keyword, yeah. I think I got bad credit on the mutants. Like some direct damage for more floof balls, I think, and then like they're just a bit tanky with this. Yeah, laser pointer probably should be considered a dash. Maybe it'd be too strong, but then if you were laser pointering the agents, they would just kind of go nuts, right? Door or something you underestimated? Yeah. Fedora's solid. I don't feel like Fedora's... It's far from the strongest, but I think it's far from the weakest as well. It's kind of just in the middle somewhere. It's like you got like a dude you're not like getting a bunch of, but if he gets benefit from attack power and max HP, suddenly he's like moderately tanky and he's doing pretty good damage and like, or healing if he's a healer. When you only got like a mediocre amount of them, it's solid. I think it's the only trinket really that benefits from having few of the dudes. Everything else kind of like stacks with having a bunch of them. Crit chance, deflection, regen. Crit chance is okay here, like pirate needs crit. But that's about it, really. I think we just go with the ice bath like usual. Ice bath is just good on like any team. Crocodiles and snapping turtles. This should be fine. For anyone who tuned in from the raid, I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, but I started out the streams of this game 0-2. That was pretty lame, but now we're 4-2, so we're on a 4-game win streak on tier 3. I'm hoping to continue the win streak. Okay. Asian 2 is actually doing more DPS than the cave dudes. Wait, doesn't Fedora multiply by the number of the most prevalent dude and the dude type? So if you put in your most prevalent dude, doesn't have 0 stacks? Unless I read it wrong. It just looks at the difference. Oh, so it could be on your most prevalent dude? Are you sure? I thought it was I thought it only goes on the person who you have the least of, or it's not very useful. Oh, I know you could put it on anyone, but I thought if you had on your most prevalent dude, it would have 0 stacks. Because I thought what it does is, does it only like just basically look at your highest and lowest, and then you get stacks relative to that? Doesn't care about which dude it's on, just the numerical difference between the most prevalent and the least prevalent? Oh, I must have read it wrong then. Because I thought it was just like, basically it multiplied by the number of the dude it was on compared to the dude you have the most. So I thought if you put in your most prevalent dude, it would have 0 stacks. I didn't really experiment with it. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll have to test it out. So you're telling me like I have like, I don't know, like 13 bards or something right now, and I have like, yeah, what, I have like 11 bards, 22 cave dudes. So if I put Fedora on a cave dude, he'd get 11 stacks right now. Or even more, because I got the regular dude, I guess. I thought it... No? Okay. Yeah, because the one regular dude. It doesn't say roster dude. Oh, I guess they count as a roster dude, right? Regular dudes. I forget about that as well. Yeah, the bolded keywords. You gotta like read them all if you wanna really get good at the strategy in this game. So keeping like one regular dude for the late game is just like OP for the Fedora, I guess. Yeah, regular dudes are roster dudes. I kind of forget that because I usually just like, you know, use them all at the training dude by the end of the run. I guess if you have the Fedora, keeping one would make sense. They kind of mess up certain like lineup synergies. If you have a bunch of stuff in the lineup, like time dudes and relics that have to do with the lineup, like the caboose, they could kind of mess stuff up having them in there, but most of the time having like one regular dude's not gonna make a big deal. Yeah, that's fine. Don't have the Fedora, so I'm not gonna hold on to... There are a bunch of stupid little tricks. Yeah, for sure. I just got Mutant. 2 of our lesser important dudes, but... Ooh, Pumpkin Latte overcharged amp. Started keeping one as well, like roster wouldn't move when I recruited one. Less micromanaging, yeah. Both of these are good. Pumpkin Latte, I would buy like every health potion I see from here on out. But this overcharge amp is just too much damage to pass up. Okay, just cave dudes for days. Tuning fork's pretty important, I think. Lots more attack speeds, lots more songs go out, the songs last longer, and then like the third part of it, the attack power from some of the full stacks, pretty helpful as well. Yeah, we're just focusing cave dudes. Let's see, evasion, cleave, toughness, block chance, deflection, cleave. I don't think we really have anyone who needs deflection. I think it's one of these two. Either evasion, cleave on the bard, he has reasons for evasion, or like toughness, block chance on like mutant or agent maybe. Just like to make them a little tankier since they're like a side support. I'd like to get something that's like with the third food, I think I'd like to get like some sort of like attack speed and toughness or evasion or something on the cave dude. So I think I'd probably just go with this baguette on the bard. Our bard's gonna be so squishy without friendship bracelet. Go from like 31 to like 37, I think here. 38, okay. 2 baguettes so far. That's fine. Like our pirates and our bards are evading a bunch. Kind of regret grabbing the black belt for the bard. I think he's just too squishy without like a friendship bracelet or something in the end game. Like, he might die a bunch if we don't get some more overall tankiness, like some more max HP and stuff, Alex. We really need like the cave painting at this point, right? Bardo has issues with at least early game. It's weird because I don't have issues with him early game. I have issues with him late game. What, he's got like, right now he's got 160 health. I think he has like 120, 130 baseline. And he gets no toughness in his kit as well. So he kind of just gets one-shotted by stuff. Boy dudes before he gets trinkets. Yeah. Okay, more bards, more pirates. I don't think we need to use anything here. Yeah. We're just AoEing too hard. We're like died in like 3 seconds. Ooh, cave painting. This is pretty nice. 15% max HP across the board. I think dude juice are running a little low. Falcons. I meant relics. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Bullfrogs and alpha wolves. Shouldn't be a problem. The bullfrogs can randomly burst us down, but yeah. Let's see. Like, oh, K-Dudes actually did less healing than mutant dudes here. That's surprising. I guess we're missing the skull drum right now. It's a lot of like all their scaling pretty much, but yeah, we got back. Bulletproof suit is a nice backup. We're gonna get some revives. This is not bad either. Right? Ancient will be a good bit more tanky, and then like giving deflection to random people is slightly helpful. Best at all. Oh, maybe just went a little low there for a second. Not loving our consumable situation here. Like, we got an okay amount of dude juice, but everything else run a little low on. 300 ravens. I think we should be okay. Strange Spore. Got here. Rhino and cassowaries. I could have checked what was up ahead, but usually not too worried about the early mid game in this game. Lost the bar. That's not too surprising. Yeah, losing one guy in the boss fight. It's not bad. The vault activated, that's nice. Peg leg, force field, smelling salts. Using dice for dude rerolls and trinket rerolls. Yeah, that's mainly what you want to do. I think I use them on occasion for stores, but mostly just because I have everything gold starred, so I start with 12 of them, and I start with the loaded dice on when you gold star everything on tier 3. So having 12 dice, and they have half chance not to be consumed, and they're half price, you can use a little bit on stores. But yeah, like most, like the trinkets and the dude rerolls are pretty important for sure. They're like my main priority. Like I'm decent way through the run. I still have 14 dice right now. Ear gouges, inhaler, folding chair. Then peg leg important here. Otherwise the pirates just don't taunt. Did I take peg leg? I thought I took peg leg. Did I take something else? Folding chair, ear gauges, inhaler. I don't think I want any of these. Like folding chair is like okay in the pirate because he's got good health, but Shiv, air horn, team jersey. Like team jersey on agent dude. Gets him some attack power, some deflection. Big air horns. There's a delay, yeah. Yeah, I'm going a little quick. It's pretty hard to backseat, I guess, because I'm not really taking too long with each decision, but yeah, I don't think I need any of these. Mega Nuts, weighted vest, glass can. I think glass can's like the worst trinket in the game. I don't know if anybody agrees. Like the downside is like similar in strength to the upside is good. It's kind of like bounced out. It's like, eh. Like your dudes own for a little bit and then they just start getting one-shotted if they have a bunch of crit chance. Riz. I'd probably just go Riz on the agents, right? We get like 20 agents. Give some crit chance and some evasion to like Pirate and Bard. I'm here to steal strats. Alright. I don't think I'm that good yet. I do have an obnoxious amount of hours in the game considering how long it's been out, but yeah, that's fine. Like, get some evasion crit on these guys. I mean, they really need the evasion to crit. It's only really good in the pirate, but yeah, like it would be nice if I could do it in the cave dude, but he doesn't really need crit or evasion that much. Just would be nice because we got like 30 of them, but the only time I used glass cannon was on Samurai where they had infinite temp HP already. Yeah, they get a bunch of temp HP if you get like a bunch of crit chance on them. And like all their relics. Right, because they just dash around like crazy and every time they dash they get temp health. We're crafting. We're gonna what's your warlock? I can see it being good on Lich. Yeah, Lich like has a bunch of damage reduction, taunts a bit with his relics. I don't know if Lich or Warlock have the crit chance to. I think Warlock has some crit chance stuff, right? It's like 1 or 2 crit chance relics, so maybe Warlock it could be alright on, because Warlock has such a massive damage reduction that he could probably have like 50 or 100 stacks of glass cannon and be okay. Yeah, I mean Warlock might be an idea. It's just, I guess it's a little counterintuitive to have like a DPS relic on dude that's supposed to be tanking, but I'll follow the damage to the enemies. It takes 4 seconds, so he won't even hold that much damage that long. Yeah, and his relic's like the one that evens it out between all of them, and the one that makes it last over 2 more seconds, and yeah, glass cannon on Warlock might be a thing. I guess maybe I've just gone with like very like intuitive strats, you know, like because like I think okay, this guy's tanking, so let's put like a survival relic on them, you know, like a neck brace or face tattoo or something. You're more for stupid testing than following meta. Yeah, I don't know if there's really has there been much of a meta involved in this game yet? I've been out for like a few weeks. Pretty complex game. I guess like people have kind of figured out which of the dudes tend to be a little stronger. Like I have like a set like 10 to 15 dudes I tend to pick in these runs in tier 3. And like 5 to 10 I avoid pretty much. I could see there's like a little bit of a meta evolving. Dr. Bunga, yeah. I mean, he just does so much damage and he's moderately tanky, so putting Mega License on him, you kind of just stack him and you're fine. If you look at my best runs on tier 3, I think like half of them have Medical License Cave Dude. Is Cave Dude good? Yeah, specifically with the Medical License, this thing right here, every 100 damage he heals for 15. He could work with a couple other trinkets, but this thing just kind of turns him into your main healer as well. He's like just good overall as well. But if you put the Medical License on him, suddenly he's like your main damage and your main healer and moderately tanky. So yeah, Cave Dude is like, if I was to make a tier list, Cave Dude would probably be like A tier or like S tier, somewhere around there. Cave Dude's pretty good. For sure. There's no reason to be as tanky as he is for how much damage he does. And he provides a little bit of utility to the team with this thing, Cave Painting. What do I pair him with usually? I mean, kind of just go with the flow, but he can work well in like teams that need max HP because he's got this Cave Painting, right? So like, for example, this Bard is a little squishy, so giving him like 15% max HP is pretty nice. But pair him with he's kind of like generally good. He doesn't really like for certain things, like for example, Bards and Pirates do evasion stuff that they pair pretty well. Cave Dude doesn't really have anything too specific. He just does a bunch of damage, and that you can kind of just pair him with most teams. I'm not really sure if thing specifically he works really well with. You usually just want like get Medical License on them and get like maybe a backup healer like I have right now. Like the Mutant Dude's like a backup healer, even though his main role is healing. It's just nice to have like. Or he's good with Necro Dude. Is he? Trying to think. Necro Dude. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that Necro Dude would provide that would work well with him, but we'll be fine. Trying to think of what relics that Necro Dude has that would work well with him. He does work well with people who can provide like damage output buffs, like the Bard, in my opinion. Because the Bard provides attack power and run speed, right? And it gets like other stuff when he gets his relics. So getting the Cave Dude's attack power, attack speed, run speed, all those sorts of things to go higher, it just kind of go nuts. We just get the 30% attack power in him as well, so that's pretty good. Should kind of be owning now. A few bulletproof suits going off. A little concerning. I wonder who's dying. Probably the Bards. Instant Calendar, Mandate, Anton Court. Anton Court's kind of nutty. Necro's just silly, easily, in my opinion, one of the most adaptable. Just because Shovel OP. Shovel would be best with Necro Dude for sure, because the Skeletal Dudes just kind of fall over and he keeps resummoning them. And I haven't run Shovel much, but yeah, I think Necro Dude is probably the one time it would shine pretty well. Because I feel like the problem is if you don't have like a bunch of Skeletal Dudes or Echo Dudes from the Quantum guy, yeah, Shovel just is a weird strategy because you have to start losing roster dudes for it to do anything. I think we go Incident Calendar here. As long as we're relatively tanky, this will just keep stacking up attack power, so that's good. This is very good for the tier 3 boss, in my opinion. If anyone hasn't seen tier 3 boss yet, the fight tends to last a while. We're losing some dudes. Yeah, Agent and Bard are still a bit squishy right now. Electrician holding his Shuffle plus Necro Dudes, just like Storm from the X-Men Showdown. Yeah, I could see that being the case. Electricians do a lot of damage, so pairing them with Cleave. I assume they're Cleave has a chance to proc their stack discharge thing, right? Because I think Cleave is direct damage, right? So yeah, then with Cleave they get a lot of DPS for sure, and be like AoE DPS as well. Yeah, we want to get like up to 20 agent dudes for the Riz trinket. Okay, these two. I think we're okay, yeah. We should get our Bard and our agent back in like a round or two, I think. Oh, really? Yeah. More cave dudes, sure. Beam Burrito. Beam Burrito's not great unless you have like Skeleton dudes, in my opinion. Reroll this. Legend Parrot, Hair the Dog. Hair the Dog's fine. Sure. Alright, reroll once more. Fairy Ring, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think after this round we'll revive. Hopefully don't lose any more dudes this round. It's not the easiest round. I think we're okay. At 15,000, not bad. We have no employed dudes, so we can't get the coupon, unfortunately. But 15,000, we should still buy a good amount of relics here. More pirates, sure. Yeah, this is a good amount of damage. This is like a good backup for the pirate. I think we got this back as well, which is pretty important for the mutants. This with their bad credit, they really shouldn't die, I hope. Let's see. Got the level 100 boss coming up soon. Elephants and tigers. Elephants only show up on tier 3. They're a little dangerous. They hit pretty hard and they cleave. Yeah, like we lost the Bard. Two bulletproof suits going off. Yeah, kind of regretting grabbing the black belt for the Bard. Did that earlier, but I think he needs friendship bracelet pretty much. Or like ear gouges maybe. Can work pretty well. Like just some way he can revive when he dies is pretty nice. Got like so little HP and no toughness. What's his evasion at? 48 to 58%. That's pretty good, but when he does invade and someone powerful hits him, he's just gonna fall over pretty much. Pirate agent, go agent. We want to get him 20 for sure. Black sheep, sure. Pirates will taunt right at the beginning of battle. Mana collector's pretty great. Heart boxer, sure. I think we'll be restocking enough even this late that that'll be worth it. Requiem. I do believe if you get saved from like the bulletproof suit, I think it does still proc Requiem, so I'll take this. Power Siphon works pretty well with the mana collector. Just like transfers temporary HP from dudes who have a bunch to dudes who don't have much. False Face is pretty good with our team. We need evasion. Brass Knuckles is pretty good. Iron Storm is fine, sure. Jazz Food's pretty good. Like our bards and pirates should evade like crazy, so they should constantly have 10% crit chance with this. This is pretty good with the one of the rocks we just got. I forget which one. There was a benefit from dying. Yeah, the Requiem. Skeleton dude should get some of this as we go along, and then yeah, it'll randomly proc Requiem. I don't think we need any more. We can save the 5,000 for next shop or two. Yeah, Requiem is being procced every couple seconds. Lost a Bard. That's fine. Ooh, vault activated. Ooh, spare rock. This is pretty important. 30% attack power is not even the best part of this. The second part is the best part of this. It's like a bunch of rocks go out if we're stacked up. So this is Pirate is the only person without Trinket, so Receipts is okay. I think it's solid on Pirate. He has almost 22% crit chance, so he'll have Toughness and Lifesteal pretty often, like 20% Toughness and 10% Lifesteal from this. And he keeps taunting more as well. And taunting's pretty good with like this thing. And I mean, it's just good in general on the Pirate because we want him tanking, right? So we would really like to get this Cutlass. This is one of the infinite scaling items in the game. But he gets 10% crit chance from his rum, and then every time he crits, he taunts and gets crit damage. So yeah, he just gets a lot of crit damage over the course of the fight with that. Probably the rug we're looking for the most. We got all the Cave Dude rugs. This Cuff Briefcase is another one, infinite scaling. This is pretty good as well. Like all three of the dude specific rugs we're missing are pretty good. All these rugs are okay. I mean, Coupon and Jobs Ad are like too late for, I think. The other rugs are pretty good. Like Tax Break is amazing, I think, if we get it, so. Would love to just get like 20% max HP across the board. We're still in danger of being one shot. At least the Bards, I think, so. Getting them to like over 200 max HP would be pretty nice. I think this round's like never a problem, pretty much. Okay, 20 of them, so we got the max max stacks on the Riz trinket, this one. Okay, we went a little low there. Oh, we lost a couple bars. I wasn't sure. Like a decent amount of dude juice. And hippos have a hangry passive, so they charge at the beginning of combat. So usually if you lose dudes in the hippo fight, it's in the first like 2-3 seconds, and then yeah, you're usually like fine after that. Woolly rhinos and kangaroos shouldn't be a problem. The rhinos are a little scary, but yeah, I think even the bards can tank the rhinos for the most part. Don't have a lot of food balls going out, so yeah, we're fine. No vault activation. Dew Juice, Death Rattle. This is not bad because I think scale dudes count as dudes, right? So let's take this. Like if 15 scale dudes don't go down, we'll have 30% attack power. I think plot armor is just like okay. We'll take it, I guess. Beam Burrito, Splitting Headache. Probably take a Beam Burrito with scale dudes being summoned. It's just like solid. It does a lot of damage when you get knocked out. Scale dudes are definitely getting knocked out, so. Time Sink, Cuff Briefcase. Cuff Briefcase is amazing. Attack power, run speed, just infinitely stacking. Stasis Cube or Universal Healthcare. I think we just reroll. We have 14 dice still. Bloody Talisman's pretty good. Pad Helmet is okay. I think I'll take it. You get thrown a lot in the late game, so. Alright, we'll just do the goat. The goat should be no problem, I think. We might lose a bard or two, I think, but yeah, I think we'll be okay. Okay, lost no one. Round 106. This is the Mega Crocodiles and Bullfrogs. What's the bard? What's the agent dude? That's a little surprising. I guess they're probably our second most squishy dude. I think we should be able to hold on and let these guys naturally revive and just save the dude juice. Attack speed, attack power, it's pretty good for the cave dude. Cleave and crit chance, eh. Max HP evasion, none of these guys really need evasion. Max HP would be fine on any of them, but just go attack speed, attack power on the cave dude. More attack speed equals more bungas, and attack power is just like fine too. Doesn't really speed up as bungas, but they do hit a little harder, so that's pretty good. Let's see how much damage the cave dude's doing. 680 DPS. 65 healing per second. Pretty good. The bards are actually almost keeping up with the cave dudes. I mean, overcharged amp is just crazy, and fights where there's a lot of enemies like that, like it's 2/3 of his damage. These giant meese usually are no threat. Like if I haven't lost a bunch of dudes, or I don't have like the world's squishiest team, these guys just don't, like these enemies just don't do much damage. They're just very tanky. Alright. More pirates, or like a little bit more tanking would be nice. Werewolves and porcupines. These many porcupines could be a problem, but they're like very consistent healing with 40 cave dudes with medical license. We're fine, yeah. Here's the first round that is a big problem. Ooh, Cutlass, pretty good. More crit chance during rum, it's pretty nice, and then just the infinite scaling, it's crazy. Force field, ring of shielding. That's a pretty tough choice, because ring of shielding is usually not that great, but I think we're overhealing a lot with the cave dude. Because he just heals random. Alright, so the thing about Mega License is it heals a random injured dude, so it could heal someone who's at like 90% HP. Instead of someone who's like 20%, let's say. And then the ring of shielding would actually provide some benefit. Where a lot of healing usually heals like the most injured. This just heals a random injured. So I think ring of shielding is pretty good here. Our cave dudes should suddenly start providing a lot of temporary HP as well. And I think we're fine. We roll like once, maybe get like, yeah, don't really need pocket dice. Don't really need meteor. I think we'll stop using the dice. Okay, the Killipede, for anyone who hasn't seen a tier 2 boss, this guy's brutal. He might be tougher than tier 3 boss in my opinion. I think I've lost more runs to this guy than tier 3 boss. Yeah, bards are flying like crazy. We should have went with friendship bracelet for them. Just gonna use a bunch of our dude juice. I was mutant dudes and ancient dudes dying, but alright, we got them. We have a lot of damage. Yeah, like 700 DPS by the cave dudes. More pirates, sure. Shotgun turtles and sonic turtles. We use lightning here. Another lightning hit. This fight is one of the best for using lightning in my opinion. I mean, there's nearly 800 enemies, so it's like a few hundred usually on average. So. Yeah, Bard's doing 500 DPS. Skeledudes, I mean, this is the thing about Beam Burrito with Skeledudes. We didn't even have that many Skeledudes. Only 18, and they did 700 DPS, and 97% was to be Beam Burrito. Kind of goofy. The RTO mandate is pretty good for like stopping reverse snowballing where you're losing a bunch of dudes. This is pretty good for like any team that just needs like a couple seconds to set up. Like Dentist, you want like a bunch of Novocaine stacks. This would be pretty good, but I think this is just too good in our case. 20% max HP. Suddenly our bards and our agents shouldn't get one shot, I hope. Yeah, like this, like all the routes that provide like 20% max HP are just kind of crazy. You get like 2 or 3 of them. Even squishy dudes just can't get one-shotted, so it's pretty good. Mammoths and Loenas. Sure. These Williams are pretty tanky. The Mammoths only show up on tier 3. Maybe some people watching have not seen Mammoths before. They're basically just like crazier elephants. They do a bunch of cleave damage. They're very tanky. The thing is, they only show up really late. I think this is like the earliest round they show up, so usually not too tough by the time you get to this point. So I feel like Demon Goat's one of the easiest enemies in the game, like relative to when you find them. We lost a bar dude, but 46 cave dudes going into the final boss. I think time sync is like fine. What's our deflection at? Like 15% across the board? 32% with the agent dude. He provides a little bit of deflection as well when he dashes to people. So this is like okay. Maybe we'll have like 1 to 3 stacks across most of the team with this, which is like some attack speed. Sure, it's fine. Universal healthcare. This is one of the more mediocre relics, but I might just grab it. So yeah, like I don't know. Do I grab this or do I just like keep rerolling and buying dude juice and like range spores and stuff? This is like okay. Sure. Roll again. Health potion. Sure. Only going into the battle with 3 dude juice is a little concerning. For anyone who hasn't seen, this is the tier 3 boss. This is the Godor. I feel like I love the music for this fight. Pretty epic. Kind of 50-50 about whether we win this or lose this, because got some pretty good scaling, but we have pretty minimal consumables here. Just out of curiosity, what kind of like skull drum stacks we're doing? Only 10 there. Only 9. 13. So we're around 10, roughly, for most of them. By the end of the fight, I've seen Skull Drum go up to like 50 to like 150 stacks on Cave Dude. This padded helmet's gonna be putting in work. We're getting thrown like every half a second against this guy. Oh no, we lost. Dude, losing a dude wouldn't be a big deal, except we have the instant calendar, which was up to like 60 stacks there. We lost a bunch of attack power losing a dude. It basically stacks up 1% attack power per second, but resets when you lose somebody. Spoiler alert, he's not dead. There's a phase 2. Oh, we'll revive, sure. 1 dude juice for phase 2 is a little concerning. I think we have 6 strange force. Maybe we'll be okay. Lightning this one. One of the few. I think this is the only enemies in phase 2 that can be affected by lightning, so I guess we'll throw it out. Okay, strange force for sure there. No, these guys can be affected by lightning. I was mistaken. Spam lightning here. Teleport them in. Another strange spore. We're only down 5 dudes. Maybe we'll be okay here. We can kind of get snowballed hard in this fight, but I think we're fine. Yeah. Alright, nice. So we're on a 5-game win streak. Started 0-2, went 5-2 since then. Nice. Go to Endless. I don't think this run's gonna go very far into Endless, but we'll see. I'm predicting it ends like 122 to like 124. For anyone who hasn't seen Endless before, things ramp up really quickly, so. And you only see a shop every 5 rounds, so it's hard to like freshen up on like consumables because you use a bunch of them usually, and like you only make so much money for 5 rounds. So. This first one's kind of a freebie a little bit. I guess we lost a couple dudes, but 3 dudes. Dang. Yeah, this is one of the easier rounds to start Endless. Zombears and werewolves. I only hit like 4 of them. Hit like 3 of them, what the heck. There's over 100 enemies, so I think this thing randomly rolls between like the minimum and the maximum, so it should hit like half on average. Hitting like 3 to 4 enemies twice. Pretty bad luck. I mean the thing is the damage is split evenly, so I did hit those few enemies pretty hard, but I think the main reason he's the Bob Lightning for the stun portion, so usually want this hitting like everybody if possible. Okay, Vault activated, that's great. Woolly rounds and Jumbo Ship. This one's a little rough. We might be dead here. It's looking like we're a little tankier than I thought. We might start dropping dudes soon. Yeah, we lost a few Bart dudes. Where are these guys' evasion? 48 to 60-something%. Like, that much evasion is just, like, great, but when they do get hit, they're just too squishy still. We lost an Asian dude as well. I think, all these other dudes are reviving this round. Right? So, like, okay. Queen Bee, Saber dudes, okay. Yeah, like we got some dudes revived, I think, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Endless mode music. I think it's a little repetitive and it's not that catchy. Like the Godlord music was pretty cool in my opinion. Very fitting for like a final boss. This music, it's like I could do without it. Found a bunch of dudes. We're not losing too many this round. Maybe we can recover them. We do get a shop next round, so we could use Dew Juice if we wanted to. Dew Juice is pretty expensive in the Endless mode, but 47 cave dudes, yeah, 250. Sure. Elevation poster is fine. Picking Clock will add a little bit of damage. I think we go with Living Will though, because we got Skeledudes dying. Yeah, there we go. So for something deeper, yeah. There's a lightning here. There we go. Hit like half of them. Starting to run low on consumables. Yeah, this is 120 is probably where it starts to ramp up a bit. The Endless. This round, like the Demon Goats are all pretty tanky, and the Unicorns do some pretty good damage considering there's 170 of them. Wait until 5 guys are dead before I use this Dew Juice. Yeah, look how tanky this enemy team is. Like, we're 40 seconds in, only a few of them died. Also, these health potions are just not very helpful unless we have the Pumpkin Latte, the relic that benefits health potions. Right, because that makes it so it heals everyone, and it provides 20% toughness for a few seconds. That makes them a lot better, because then you can just kind of use them And no one has to be low for it to be that helpful. Man, we're losing a bunch of Asian dudes. We had 54 Skeledudes die, which is a lot of Requiem procs. 39 bulletproof suits procs, and 10 Cairn. Crazy. This only has a 50% chance of going off. We only lost like 6 dudes. I guess we revived a bit, so it's actually not as ridiculous a ratio as I thought. Yeah, that's still a lot. Bulletproof suit activations. Mammoths and Zombears. This might be where it ends. This is a pretty tough round. We have like not too many consumables. Like no dude juice at all, so we can't like start recovering if we start losing guys. Yeah, we're starting to lose cave dudes. I think this is where it ends. I mean, we still won. We beat the final boss, but probably over now. Yeah, we still haven't killed one of them. We've lost like 20 dudes. Yeah, rest, strange spores. Health potions aren't really helping that much. Can we kill a couple of them at least? I mean, they're all really tanky, Zombears and Mammoths, but I would kill one Zombear. We're doing a lot of air effects, so we might start snowballing them. We might make it out of this round. This round effect, we end this either way though, because we're gonna lose so many dudes even if we do win. Okay, a couple of Mammoths have died. I've considered like not even going endless mode during when I stream this, because I think endless mode's a little bit boring. The only good thing about endless mode is it just usually doesn't last very long. Like right, the tier 3 ends at 115, the first I've got is 128. Alright, so we did snowball them and survive, but probably just done the next round or two. Right, 284 shotgun turtles. We have like nothing as far as consumables go. Like meteor doesn't really help. Runner foam barely helps. We'll throw a meteor in here just for the heck of it. Like one fight left. The meteor's like okay, and probably still not gonna help enough. Let's see, where's these red dudes? Put on 1.5 speed, rock consumables, so might as well just sit back and watch now. Yeah, we're starting to lose cave dudes. I'm gonna start with like half of them as well. This is gonna snowball like crazy in a second here or two, I think. I mean, we're starting to kill them. We have so little dudes left. Yeah. Alright, just done for. Yeah, cave dudes are going. I'm one of those people who's on board with the idea of like them adding faster speeds, like a ×2 or ×3 button. Because in situations like this, you're just kind of waiting around for a minute, and you kind of know the result anyway. Like, yeah, we're dead. Took out 15 of them. Sure. Around 122, it's like mediocre as far as endless for me. Let's go tier 3 again. This will probably be the last run of the stream. I have something to do later on. Manager, Vampire, Druid. Go Vampire. Like, pretty solid. I like Vampire on most teams. Okay. Ooh, Hollow Fangs this early. This isn't like the best late game relic because it doesn't really provide much in the way of scaling, but it's just like amazing early. 60% attack power is crazy, and 50% cleave is not bad either. Vampire is like it's like a truck with that relic this early. Pirate, wizard, ranger, nah. For a healer, like a really good DPS, I think I might go finance dude. This dude just provides so much utility. So much money over the course of the run. You get like all or most of the relics by the end of the run if you get him early. So especially if you get some of his like money related relics early, like NFT for example. Life insurance. Life insurance is a weird one. If we get like zombies specifically, this is amazing. They will take it because I think over the course of the run should pay for itself, even if we don't get zombies. But brass knuckles, pad helmet, go with brass knuckles, sure. The finance dudes up here. Life insurance on the vampires seems fine. Vampires probably won't die, but I guess I could have put it on the regular dude. Only one of them though, so I don't know. Assassin, Spartan, Viking. I'd like to get a tanker healer probably. None of these are really a tanker healer. Farmer dude. I can see going farmer dude. He'll get a little bit of healing from the vampire right now, but we really need a healer to pair him with. He's just pretty good. Down here. Mallard duck, sure. This shouldn't be a problem. Oh. Wow. Finance dude was so close to death. Sure, just stack a bunch of finance dudes. What's the record dude? That's fine. Hope we don't lose anyone else. Nah. Lost 2 finance dudes, that's lame. This is usually the problem I run into with finance dudes early on is they don't provide much in the way of like actually like killing or surviving. They just provide money, so they're really not that good early game. Other than stacking money. Yeah, farmer's getting owned. He's fine, yeah. Paladin, Spartan, General. We need to like reroll if we see a decent healer. Hopefully a chef. Quantum dude, can we settle for quantum dude? Should we just keep rerolling for chef? We keep rerolling for chef, or like I was gonna say maybe ghost dude. Ghost dude, I think he's good enough with like a vampire supporting healing. Sure. We get more ghosts. Actually, I think we'll just life insurance money because vampires are pretty hard to kill. I think if anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be the ghost dude. Trucker hat. That's not like amazing this early. I think I'll take it though for the long run. Tapping Eternal Rats should not be a problem, I hope. Lost some finance dude, dang. Bunch of toddlers. Put the regular dudes up here. I guess regular dudes are the most likely to die, I think. Ghost dude is popular, I guess. Wow. Ghost dude dies, I guess. Okay. Probably use a dude juice this next round. Selling kit, coupon, ectoplasm. Wow, we just gotta go with the coupon this early. Round 11, coupon's gonna go nuts by the end of the run. This should provide like, this early should provide like 4 or 5 extra relics. Cougar and some toddlers. Okay, let's go with vampire. We need a little bit more damage and healing out. But half full glass is amazing. Half full glass, we should hopefully be able to stay alive. Yeah, Finance Dude still does. Finance Dude is a bit squishy without some of his relics like Financial Calculator and tax evasion. False Fangs, Blood Siphon. False Fangs is pretty good. With the Vampire especially, this is amazing. Probably Stake. Yeah, take a Fairy Ring. Stray Spores, probably pick up like every one we see now. With the Fairy Ring, these things, they provide 100% healing received during their effect. And their effect is like decent in general. So the 100% healing received makes Strange Spores kind of nutty. Yeah. Palador rounds tend to be freebies. Right there, the easiest enemy in the game, even if you have like a few hundred of them, it's just not that scary. We haven't lost like any regular dudes since we put life insurance on them, but Manager, Dentist, Trooper. So we're kind of lacking damage and we're kind of lacking healing. The Finance Dude can kind of be our damage if we get a good amount of money and the line of credit relic. So maybe we just go with Dentist. Dentist provides some healing with his relics, and his base effect is not too bad either. Novocaine stacks are pretty good for surviving. I think we'll go with the Dentist. Once your Toddlers should be no problem. Keep stacking up Finance Dude, sure. Charlist, eh. Venomous Lipstick would be pretty good, but I think Mouthwash is too important. He uses his Novocaine ability a bunch when the battle starts, and then he heals when he uses Novocaine. Suddenly he's actually a healer. We only have one of them, but I think Dentists are probably like our second or third in priority. First being our Finance Dude. As far as like drafting them. Okay, Pumpkin Latte is pretty great. We got Pumpkin Latte and Fairy Ring now, which is the two most important consumable relics in my opinion. Straight Spores and Health Potions go nutty with these two. Okay, let's use Bottle Lightning in this fight, and I think we should be fine from there. We'll hit a few of them. Yeah. Use a Strength Spore. Health Potion. That's a little rough. Maybe rougher than I thought it was going to be. Lost like 5 dudes after a bunch of revives. Fresh Sheets, Haunted Mirror, Black Sheep. Fresh Sheets is pretty good. Does like 3 things and all 3 are pretty good. Bongos. Bongos are one of the weirder trinkets to me because there's not many people who have reason for evasion and deflection. Usually I just do it for the evasion portion, and the deflection is kind of like whatever. Shiv. Could put like Shiv on the Ghost. Or the Dentist. The Dentist probably needs like Friendship Bracelet or Ear Gouges. Pet Rock. I only usually put Pet Rock on like a Spartan. I don't think there's anyone else who really needs Block Chance too much. Okay, Medical License on Finance Dude. Sure. Didn't really even register what the other 2 trinkets were. Hit one enemy. What the heck? Next round 2 is gonna be a little rough. We're missing like half our dudes. Might have to take an easy fight or 2. I think we would need to use like all our consumables, and we might still lose against this fight. So I think I'm actually just gonna skip this. Like, I think this is just throwing $200 in a pit, pretty much, with half our dudes dead. No dude juice to prepare for it. So the fight isn't too hard for the harder fight. I think we'll be okay. This fight's pretty easy though, so I think we'll just go with the safe fight. Alright, we're missing like half our dudes. It's probably not the best. Hey, what's up? It's probably not the best to be risky, right? Right, one more round, and like 5 of our dudes are coming back. So, can we beat this? We just go with the easy fight again. Fight's pretty easy. I hope. Do we lose anyone? Oh, fine. Get like 5 or 6 dudes back, I think. Yeah. So now we stop the bleeding a little bit so we can start taking a harder fight. We need to stock up on some dude juice in the next shop though. We need about like 2 or 3 of them. Got the coupon, so we can probably reroll a couple times, just buy anything on sale. Living Will's fine. Okay, 3 Dew Juice, 5 Super Health Potions, should be okay for now. Ah, lost a Ghost, lame. Finance dudes would not be very helpful with the medical license until we get a line of credit. So maybe that wasn't the best idea doing that. I'd use a dude juice there. Get a little bit of life insurance. Definitely need more dentists. Let's see. More farmers, sure. Use a little bit more people tanking. Okay, 1-time speed. Mainstreams are all dead, so I think we're fine now. Sure, finance dude. I'm a bit squishy right now. Yeah, more dentists, please. Oh, retainer is pretty nice. More attack speed and a little bit more healing from our dentist. Blood bag is very good. Especially with false fangs, right? With blood bag, we'd really like to see like the heating pad. Heating pad provides another 5% lifesteal, so suddenly this blood bag would heal for a bunch. Because everyone would have like 10% lifesteal, the vampire would have like 35%. So like our vampire is our 3rd best healer. Mostly because of blood bag, like 80% was the blood bag. Deflection, toughness, don't really have any dudes who needs deflection. Attack speed, run speed. Put this on the dentist or the finance dude. Finance dude is going to be our main DPS, main healer if we get line of credit later on. But dentist getting attack speed is just very helpful for getting his Novocaine injection stacks out, so. And the run speed is not that important, but still helpful, sure. More Dentist for sure. I think our least important dude to pick up is like Farmer and Vampire right now. Need like a healthy amount of Ghosts and Dentists, and then just like stack up a bunch of Finance dudes to stack up some money. Hopefully we find like NFT soon, or like Financial Calculator. Like, get this money stacking working out even more. I think this build's gonna be better than the previous run. If I had to predict, I'd say no. But I'm actually a little bit worried about this lineup being able to beat the tier 2 and 3 boss. Maybe I should have re-rolled more. But like, I'm not the biggest fan of Ghost Dude and Finance Dude. Finance Dude's cool, but yeah, I don't think he's the best. Like, the Finance Dude really relies on getting some of his routes early, right? Because if he gets routes early, you get a bunch of money, and then his line of credit increases attack power for every $50 you have. So we go into the final round with like $10,000, $20,000. With the Finance Dude, he can kind of go crazy. But if you don't have that scenario, it's kind of problematic. He's not really doing that much. Okay, got some relics. This tax evasion relic is kind of weird because you usually don't want to spend too much money on restocking early game, especially with the Finance Dude. But if you have it, you get benefit for restocking, spending money on restocking, so. Usually by the end of the run, it's not too hard to get the 30 stacks on that though. So you don't have to focus on it too hard. Okay, well, some dudes there. Okay, invested all. We haven't like, barely any money, but I think we put life insurance on the vampires actually. Without them having like their bat wings, where is it like right here? They should die pretty often. And I'm kind of noticing they're dying a bunch. I should have swapped the life insurance target a bit ago. Like, ghosts are a bit tanky with the fresh sheets, I think. So 72 meta shrimps should be fine. 5, be safe. Yeah, I think our last build was solid. Like, I love having Cave Dude with the medical license. I don't love having Finance Dude with medical license as much. Like 100% reliant on getting the line of credit. If you don't get the line of credit, this build falls apart, I think. Yeah, this is a pretty rough boss battle. Lost like 9 dudes, dang. Lots of life insurance, more vampires. Okay, jobs ad's pretty good. By round 40, this should provide a good amount of random dudes. Laser pointer, team jersey, bad credit. Like bad credit on the vampires, okay. Laser pointer, unlike the vampires, okay. Like start laser pointing some dentists around or something, but I think all these are just like okay. Bag of nuts, black belt. We have the lint roller, right? I saw the lint roller somewhere. No, we didn't have the lint roller. I think I saw it in the shop and didn't buy it. I like the black belt on the ghost. He just really needs the lint roller to be able to survive. But this provides some good survivability and some damage. And damage indirectly provides healing with him as well. Yeah, like black belt on the ghost is pretty good. He's good bit about evasion. His evasion is 27% now, so. But I probably should have thought about taking the easier battle. I kind of forgot we lost so many dudes in the last battle. Yeah, we have to use a couple consumables. Still lost a dude. I need to lock in. Most of these relics are pretty good. Best one's probably Liquid Courage. A couple of the other ones are okay. We'll go for it. So Reckrill and Crabs are Bullfrog and Gooses. For the Bullfrog and Gooses, probably Meteor. The Bullfrog right off the bat. Try to get as little of our dudes in the blast radius as possible. Okay, we lost one ghost, not too bad. We'll stick with the ghosts. 104 ghosts might even be easier than 61 mantis shrimps, honestly. We'll go for it. Hopefully we have the healing to deal with this. Yeah, we're okay, I think. Kind of weird that goats are like even in the hard battle pool. They're some of the easiest enemies in the game. 53 out of 55. We should be able to take the hard fight now. 10 wolves is like no problem. Kangaroos are a little concerning, but yeah, I'm starting to worry about the longevity of this run because we've gotten like none of the money making finance use up. We got life insurance, but this is like very inconsistent and it relies on people dying, which is not great. We really need to get like this, NFT, and like financial calculator, and then eventually line of credit. If we don't get like all those soon, I'm worried this run is gonna start having problems. One dude juice, sure. Let me save a little bit of money. This shouldn't be a problem. The 19 ravens is a little concerning, but yeah, they fall over pretty easy, so we're fine, I think. When's our ghost dude come back? Now or like next round or what? Ooh, is a ritual dagger, sure. The mouth posture is not great to lose, but yeah, we got our ghost dude back. 300 ducks should be no problem, I think. Ooh, we're going a little low, but yeah, we're killing them pretty quick. Stallions, a little concerning. Yeah, I think I need to pop that there. We're going to lose a dude or two. Still lost a couple dudes. Yeah, more ghost dudes. They got like decent survivability, and they're still our main healer as long as this guy doesn't have line of credit and a bunch of money. So probably need to prioritize ghost dudes a good bit. Health isn't dipping too low. I think we'll be okay here. Our dentists come back in 2 rounds. I don't like the rounds memorized. I don't know what rounds are coming up. But I know there's no boss rounds coming up, so I think we'll be okay. Stallions and Alpha Wolves. Stallions are a little scary. Alpha Wolves aren't too concerning. This round doesn't, this battle doesn't even seem that much easier, so I'll go for this. Oh, one-time speed. Ooh, we lost a couple of vampires. 5. Yeah, stallions are scary. With no consumables, this could be bad. Next round is a shop. Also ghost and dentist. Dang. You want badly to like farmers, but you can't. Yeah. I think farmers are like just like an average tank. I don't think they're great, but I don't think they're terrible either. One in mirror, black sheep. Black sheep is not terrible here. I don't know if I want to pay full price for it. Rage bait, iron storm, nah. Ooh, this is pretty important for the long run. Can do almost nothing right now, but Yeah, it's got 1 stack right now, but they have rock thing in theory infinitely scale, but it doesn't work right. Do you mean the sprinkler? Or do you mean the trucker hat? Trucker hat. I think I have it. Yeah, trucker hat's pretty good. Both infinitely scale. It's just this one's a little weird. Like infinite scaling, it's just regen per dude. It's not like significant. Trucker hat, yeah. Trucker hats. I've had farmer dudes be like my top damage in the God War fight. Because of trucker hat and like they got the cleave from the pitchfork or whatever. I think we have to go lint roller here. It's not gonna provide too much utility right now, but ghosts just kind of get destroyed later in the game without lint roller, so. And then we're starting to get to the point where they're taking like more than 10% of their health and damage sometimes, so it's not like worthless now. So, you were messaging for Ben, you said be right back, but this run is not looking too promising because we've got Mega License on the Finance Dude, but we haven't gotten like any of the really good relics for making money off the Finance Dude, so he's looking like he's not going to be that good even with the line of credit. Back with Franken dudes and Farm dudes to just farm any time he heals as possible on them. Well, Climb dudes and Franken dudes only heal once per second, I think. Even if, I mean, if you have a bunch of them, they heal a bunch per second, but I think the probably like Ghosts and Chefs heal the most often. I think Chefs probably heal the most often. As long as your team's taking enough damage that they're throwing burgers out. Because I've had Chefs and Farmers before, and I think I've gotten the Trucker hat to like 400 to 600 stacks or something. Right? Granted, it was in the God War fight, which is a pretty long fight, but yeah. Like, you can get a bunch of stacks of this. In the late game, at least. I feel like because of the trucker hat, you can even think about going like, get 2 out of 6, that's okay. You can think about going like double healer with farmers sometimes. Because they throw away half the healing they get. And they have the trucker hat. So getting like an excessive amount of healing is not the worst strategy with them. Right, we got like an off healer, 2 off healers and a vampire and dentist here. And I get the finance dude also has medical license, so like a bunch of off healers with a farmer. He should get like a pretty good amount of damage in the end game. Let's see. Direct crit. What's his crit chance right now? 10%. Yeah, yippee. I want stuff on sale. H4, sure. The boost, pretty good. Shadow skin, sure. Give a little bit of money for like the business dude, but okay, vampire dudes are falling left and right. Like vampires really rely on having the bat wings. Right, without the bat wings, they can kind of fall over a bit. Not great losing a bunch of our dude juice there. We've got 144 in the life insurance, which is cool. Mouthwash Rogue was another thing I tried to combo with them, because unless I read it wrong, it should have like 6 instances of heals per second. Mouthwash. Yeah, Mouthwash. It's when you use the Novocaine injection. So, what's it called? He deals direct damage injection. So every time he deals direct damage, he's gonna proc 1 heal with the mouthwash. The thing with the mouthwash is he uses also a bunch of heals at the beginning combat. So it's a bunch of heals go off at the beginning combat. Otherwise, it's just 1 heal per attack. Yeah, so he uses a bunch of attacks. We get like some attack speed on him and stuff, but it's like a good amount of healing. He provides like decent amount of healing procs, considering his main ability is in the heal. As long as you get like mouthwash and retainer. We're kind of getting owned here, huh? Unicorns are no joke. What the heck? It's like one shot, like 3 dentists, 1 tech. Yeah, this run might be, might just end the win streak. Getting these 4 relics is great, but Leopards and Cougars a little tough. We'll just go with the easy fight. It's not really great how often we have to go to easy fight in this run so far. We have to go to easy fight like 4 or 5 times. Usually finance dudes, you kind of want to like start snowballing, get a bunch of money. I mean, granted, the finance dudes get their money regardless of the fight you go, so like they do just make decent money regardless, but invest it all, or do we just lose in round 60? Round 60 is Grizzly Bears and Ravens. I think we have to invest it all and hope for the long-term value. 600 rats, I think should be no problem, even with 17 dudes down. That was something that lingered on the person based on how many Novocaine stacks were on the farmer. Oh, okay, yeah. I think Retainer works kind of like that. Where's Retainer? Retainer heals per second. But I don't think it heals per second per stack kind of thing. It heals like once per second, and then how many stacks changes how many how big the heal is. Let's go with 600 rats. Let's go with 1-time speed. Might have to use a strange spore here. Ah, we're looking okay. Yeah, let's go. Is it this round or the next round we get our dudes back? Yeah, retainers, like retainer and mouthwash is a good amount of heal procs together. Dentist, farmer, go dentist. Dentists are a little squishy right now. We really need like a friendship brace on them or something. 300 gooses. We have to use the strange spore here. Now looking okay. Got like all our dudes back, I think. Sorry, I just got a Steam message. More ghost dudes, sure. Health potion, strange spore, nice. Bloody talisman, pretty good. I have to pick up a dude juice, I think. Like we have to have some backup plan in case we start dying here. Use a strange spore early. Finance dude still died with a strange spore. Use a health potion. Someone dips low. Yeah, dipping a little low. Like added consumables, and you just watch it play out now. Yeah, like we have 3 squishy dudes in the dentist, vampire, and the finance dude now. We really need some like defenses, or we're just gonna get destroyed. Okay, bonfire could be what we're looking for. Like bonfire. A bunch of them employed, a bunch of them dead. So everyone's getting 20% health here. Blood Siphon could keep our vampires alive, but it's just weird because he siphons the health off of the teammates, so he's kind of hurting his teammate. Bonfire's better. This is looking a little rough. We just lost like 40% of our dudes, and we have no consumables. Bongos, receipts, neck brace. Go like neck brace on the farmer, it's okay. Neck brace on the dentist could be okay, because he's dying a lot. I think we just like reroll, look for like crazy straw for the vampire, look for like friendship bracelet for the dentist. Shiv on the dentist is not like the worst. The thing is he just dies too easy, so I think we need something defensive on him. Distract, bongos, baseball bat, nah. Pet rock, receipts, Shiv, no. Okay, friendship bracelet on the dentist. The problem with this is now the dentist will survive a good bit better. This will proc like several times in hard fights. It's just this provides like no utility. Like it provides utility. It provides no output, right? Because he equalizes his HP. No one gets healed or anything from this. So the 1-time speed. Yeah. So this is yeah, it's providing like no output. Just keeps our dentist alive, which is nice, but. I think we're fine here. we really need to start like stacking up some money with this line of credit. Grizzly Bear and Gorillas. We have like 60% of our dudes, and we're not that strong even with all our dudes, so I don't think we can beat this. This is really not great. We're taking easy fights. We're skipping like all the promoter dude fights. Gorillas, rattlesnakes, and feral hawks. I think gorillas just kind of mess us up, maybe. But tiger's gonna mess us up anyway if we go here. Tiger's like scarier than gorilla, I think. 2 gorillas we could probably take on. For one-time speed, get ready to use a health potion if like everybody goes low. Yeah, so I think we're okay. We have golden parachute for the finance dude, friendship bracelet for the dentist. The person who's like most vulnerable is probably the vampire, because he doesn't have the bat wings yet. Ghost dude's got the lint roller. Yeah, it's mostly just the vampire dude that could die pretty easily right now. 500 poison dart frogs. I feel like we could take this on, but we might have to use the health potion for it. It's $80 more, so maybe using the health potion here is fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just go here, save the health potion. This fight shouldn't be a problem, even with like 30 of our dudes down. Yeah, it's really no problem. Oy, this run is rough. Maybe I didn't re-roll enough with the dudes. $500 gooses. We got all our dudes back, so it should be no problem. Yeah, like our dude team of dudes is not the best combo I've ever seen. The person I like the most is the dentist, probably in this group, but and usually I like the finance dude. It's just we haven't seen any of his money making relics, so he's not that great. Regen, it's like okay. This is okay as well. I think we just restock, hope for some stuff on sale. Yeah, NFT's great. It's a little late for it, round 65, but this hopefully should provide us a couple thousand by the end of the run, I think. We have a bunch of finance dudes, so. I like Nia start making some money with this line of credit. Buy 1 dude juice and just get out of here. Okay, this fight's fine. Not really dipping too low. I dip him a little low, but. Oh, we lost a regular dude. Oh, the vampire. That's some life insurance money, sure. 40 and 200 off the NFT, nice. Get the financial calculator, great. Get the tiny mirror, sure. I don't love losing the pumpkin latte, but I have 2 health potions anyway. This run feels a little bit like delaying the inevitable. I feel like we're just gonna lose like in around like 100 to 115 somewhere in there. Yeah, he lost 100 off the NFT. Tigers and gorillas. Tigers are a little scary, but gorillas shouldn't be too scary, I hope. Not the heck. Need a little bit of life insurance money because I think a vampire 2 died, right? Yeah, 40. That's fine. 300 mantis shrimps. It's a little scary without any. We don't have like any relics that benefit from being thrown right. We have like no lightning, even not even like a meteor for these guys. These guys might just mess us up. I think we just go with the easier fight. Yeah, like getting to round 60s without any like padded helmet or snapback sneakers is a little dangerous on tier 2 or 3 because of the mantis shrimps. Those mantis shrimps, for anyone who doesn't know, have like a 5% chance when they hit you to cause an explosion, knocking back all the dudes around them. The 300 of them are going to cause a lot of explosions very quickly. Your dudes are just going to go flying like crazy. Vampire and Farmer, sure. We're starting to recover from the bleeding a little bit. I mean, we're starting to take the hard fights, have like a couple consumables. But we're gonna get this line of credit to like 100, 200 stacks. To be happy, I think. Okay, you've got like one positive, one negative off the NFT. Fine, like benefit from that. Sensitivity training. We have 2 families. This is really bad here. 10% attack power. Coffee time. Coffee time, I think I'll buy full price. It just makes like the heal or the HP donates actually starts healing. It kind of becomes like an off healer. Every heal he receives, he just heals other people a bunch. Metamori, take that on sale. Save the rest of the money. I only have like 18 stacks of line of credit, but on 1-time speed for a second. For dentists are only ones with food, and seagulls only attack people with food. For dentists are yeah, we're fine. Dentists are a little squishy, so I was a little worried for a second. $200 off the NFT, nice. More ghost dudes, sure. We're kind of going crazy on the ghost dudes, but they're our main healers for now. Don't have any of these 3, really. Okay, dental filling's not bad. Dental filling is some decent temporary HP the dentist provides. We should randomly see some temporary HP on like everybody. It's not like a lot, but it activates pretty often, so. Also vampire and finance dude. Dang. More finance dudes, sure. We're like all in on them, so. Attack power, crit damage, deflection attack power, evasion attack power. Probably evasion attack power in the ghost. The more evasion he has, the better. It procs over his heals. The attack power scales his heal as well. I don't think any of these are great for the finance dude. We mostly just need like survivability or attack speed on the finance dude. The evasion's up to 34%, not bad. He's also got the black belt, so every time he evades, not every time he evades, but sometimes when he evades, he does some damage as well. I think the thing we're looking for the most at this point is probably like laughing gas for our dentists. Maybe like bat wings for our vampires. Yeah, like these vampires are just getting destroyed. The only good news about the vampires getting destroyed is we're getting life insurance money. Polar bear and porcupine, sure. Probably should have thought about using a dude juice out of battle here. I had to use it in battle and it's kind of bad. Yeah, polar bears are a little scary. 18 golden parachutes and 10 friendship bracelets activated. Yeah, didn't get any dudes off the jobs ad. King cobras and jumbo shrimp. Maybe a little tough. Panthers, leopards, and cougars a little easier, but I think we'll be okay here. We're down 20 dudes though, but I think we'll be okay. I already used the health potion. Looking like we're okay. About to start killing them. We did pull like half, at least a bit. I'll use the health potion, but yeah, they're like half dead, so we're fine now. No saves in that fight, which is surprising. Knucklebones. This is underrated by a lot of people, I think, in my opinion. Not like an amazing relic, but I feel like I feel like I would see people rarely buy this. This is a bunch of cleave damage down if the enemy's doing cleave. Okay, laughing gas, I'll take it full price. Salt Lake, Turles. Yeah, I don't think I'll take those at full price. Diversified portfolio. We need the max HP, the attack power is fine, and the cleave and run speed are decent additions. I'll take this. $500 goats. When are our dudes reviving? 2 rounds from now. Mostly. I think 500 goats should be no problem, even with 17 dudes down. But one-time speed, get ready to use a health potion. Yeah, we're kind of stabilizing. There's still a bunch of them left, so we're fine, I think. This is gonna be my last run of the day. I got some stuff to do in like an hour and a half. So, hopefully win this one. I'm like a 5-game win streak. More vampires, sure. Okay, got a bunch of line of credit stacks now. But the thing is, like in what 2 rounds, the business dude's gonna show up. I think I'm gonna want to invest it all again. At least invest half. Fight shouldn't be too rough. They're a bit tanky, but not doing too much damage. I think we're fine. Yeah, it's starting to die. It should be over. I think we get like most of our dudes back now. I lost 100, dang. Okay, 2 decent relics. Pretty important relic here. Financial calculator. This is a pretty good relic as well. Yeah, all our dudes are back. 100 Feral Hawks should be no problem, I think. Got like a bunch of healing, some damage reduction. Probably go more farmer dudes at this point. Okay, do I invest half or do I invest full? This is gonna be a pretty important decision, I think. If I invest full, I'm taking on, what, 16 silverback rolls with, like, no line of credit stacks. I think this is one of the easier bosses, 16 silverbacks. I think maybe we use, like, 2-3 health potions in it. Even with, like, barely any money, I think we should be okay. Meese, crab crabs, horse-sized ducks. The Meese are a little scary, but, I think we'll go for it. I'm gonna be going on one-time speed for a bit here, because yeah, I want to be able to react with the health potions, but none of our health is really dipping, so speed up. Like I mentioned, the lava gas being important, because like we just get a lot tankier with that, right? This turns a good bit of the damage they deal into like a dot damage over time effect. So it's a lot harder for our guys to just suddenly die. Werewolves and gorillas should be fine. Yeah, they're starting to die. We're still pretty healthy, so speed up. The downside of this getting so much tankier with the last few relics is that none of the vampires are dying now, but got bald lightning. Another bald lightning. The bald lightning should be pretty good in this fight. If it only hits like a few of them, that'll do a lot of damage. 8 stacks of line of credit is sad, but just lightning them. Try lightning again if we start dipping a little low. It looks like we're tanky enough that we might not even need to use any more consumables. Yeah, they're starting to die. We're not really dipping below like 70-80%. So. I guess fight was even easier than I thought it would be. Laughing Gas is just crazy broken relic, I think. Like, doesn't provide much output, and says like it doesn't do healing or damage reduction, but just turning it damage into like a damage over time makes a lot more makes all damage like a lot more sustainable, right? You don't just suddenly die. from like a hit or two. Phantasm Crystal, Salt Lick. Evasion, Lifesteal. It's pretty good. We have reasons for evasion, reasons for lifesteal. I'll take this. Last Can, Disc Track, Weighted Vest. Would love to get like the Crazy Straw on the Vampire. On the Farmer, maybe Socialism or like a neck brace. Ghillie Suit. Ghillie Suit like could be okay on the Vampire. It's not like amazing. The main benefit is he doesn't get cleaved, I guess, but yeah, I don't think Shovel or Cut Up George are doing much here. Okay, Socialism on our Farmer who has 400 HP. Or like Fedora on our Vampire. I think we go Socialism on the Farmer. Just give me a lot of temporary HP he's providing. Between this and like the wooden fence, right? Yeah, he gets a bunch of HP. He's already at 400 something, and he doesn't have like all his rocks, right? Right, I guess these ones don't increase his HP, but we'll check after the battle, like how much temporary health this Socialism provided. I think this is one of the more underestimated trinkets by people. Like I rarely see people pick this up when I watch them play. This is like a solid trinket on someone who has a lot of max HP, but doesn't really need like more survivability. Let's see. The Socialism provide 10k shielding over the course of that battle. That's solid. 140 Feral Hogs. Yeah, we might have recovered from our the pit we were in, because we're having like 40 to 60 or so. This run was looking doomed, but suddenly things are looking decent. Panthers, crocodiles, leopards. Sure. Like we got a bunch of Novocaine stacks right off the bat with the mouthwash, and then provides damage over time from it with the laughing gas. We got the lint roller, right, I think, for the ghost. The main thing we're missing right now is like the bat wings. Right, what else are we missing that's important? Bat wings. This venomous lipstick could be pretty good. Like lowering all the enemy attack power with the vampire is pretty good. This is not bad either. Even more Novocaine stacks. I think Brilliant Smile is kind of underwhelming. I would take it if I saw it, but yeah, none of the ghostly rocks are that important to get, I think, but mostly just need bat wings and venomous lipstick, I think. Get those, and suddenly we have like decent extra damage reduction, and the vampires don't suddenly just die. At least not as often. Yeah, this fight's going fine. Should get a bunch of money soon from the business dude. The sensitivity turning is terrible. We only have 2 families. Sewing kit. Yeah. Yeah, there's the bat wings. I'll save a little bit of money. We're getting, I don't remember how much we're getting off of the business dude in like around 90s. I think it's at least like 15,000-20,000, if I'm not mistaken. In which case the line of credit will be very helpful. Finance dude has got the medical license, so do a bunch of damage and a bunch of healing once that happens. This round's looking like no problem. Yeah. 10% DPS is 10% DPS. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't job that's not great, but that crystal's pretty usable. I think what we're most looking for right now is some good food for the finance dude, like a 20% attack speed or something. Food would be fantastic. If not that, then Maybe something that gives Finance Dude a little bit of survivability, like some toughness or evasion. Right, like the Ghost Dude and the Dentist have food. They're probably the two most important to have food, I think. In the late game, we need something good in the Finance Dude. Could be a problem. Yeah, like our health is not really dipping much. And now it's going below like 90% HP in this fight. And this is what I mean about the Knuckle Bones being underrated. If you look at the Knuckle Bones, the thing, like, it looks like it procs like 10 times per second, pretty much. Won a lot of fights. I don't think this fight it will, because Seagulls don't cleave, right? So. But most of the enemies that are dangerous do cleave. Gorillas, elephants, mammoths, horses I believe cleave as well. I want to run a count that's only 4 dudes. I gotta find a chef dude for the doubling of food benefits. Yeah. Chef dude is just amazing, I think. I think Chef dude is one of the top 5 dudes, along with like Dentist. Like he's good overall, but then just like the oregano, the thing that doubles the food effect, is just crazy. Like he's relatively tanky and provides good healing, and then provides that food benefit. He's just like too well rounded, I think. Yeah, that round was no problem. Ooh, 400 off the NFT. Captain's Hat, Routing Steak. I don't think we'll buy those at full price. I think I'll get the pad helmet. We kind of need some, like, getting thrown procs benefits. You do want to just win. They're crafting a build with Samurai. Samurai's like very hit or miss, I think. I don't think we buy any of this. Maybe a Dude Juice? Sure. Then I don't think we restock. We'll restock because of the tax evasion. See if we get something on sale. Nice. And like save a little bit. Only 14 stacks of line of credit. Sad, but yeah. If you get people who provide crit chance to your team, that'd probably be the best the Samurai could do by himself. Carry the team. Because Samurai just goes nuts if his crit chance is really high. Reflection attack speed. Ooh, tax break is kind of crazy. Yeah, 20% max HP across the board versus 10% deflection, 10% attack speed. This is cool. I'd definitely take this over a lot of relics, but tax break. Now we're suddenly decently tanky. We have good damage reduction, good healing, and good max HP. I think it ended up being better to give them the bat that forces crits. That's solid. Bat's solid on like a few of the dudes who need crits to do well. I feel like the best trinket on Samurai is probably the ghillie suit. Like not being able to get cleaved means he survives. The attack power is kind of negligible. Like 15% attack power is not really that big a deal for him. But then just like the 10% crit chance as well. He just like crits like crazy, can't be cleaved, flies around, dashing over the place. Those crits. The bat's solid for him. I think I would take it over like nothing, but I think the ghillie suit's the best, yeah. I'm trying to think what else would be good on Samurai. Like maybe the Shiv would be okay, because it's just a random chance to crit, but they work well with aliens. Oh, does it do the same thing with like their dash procs, like alien dude stuff maybe? Probably go Ghost, bounce out a little bit. Same with agents, yeah. I could see that team being a little silly, just like a bunch of dashing and everyone just keeps getting benefit from dashing. Like Agent, yeah, Agent, Alien, and Samurai. It's like 3 kind of like DPS. You just need like a healer and a tank there decent, and those 3 will probably like go nuts. Oh, if they crit after any dash. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So the Agent and the Alien, or I guess just the Alien making dash makes them go nuts. Yeah, we don't have the jobs ad right now, right? Yeah, so there's no chance of getting extra dude there. 130 Cougars should be no problem. I might not do Endless on this run because I got somewhere to be in like an hour. So if I win, I might just end it there. We'll see how quick I play. Yeah. Rotting steak is like good enough, I think. Time dudes are dumb powerful though. Yeah, I've like a dude I watch who streams. He doesn't have many followers, but he copied this strat off of YouTube with like Time Dude, Pirate, and General, and you just get one Pirate and Time Dudes and Generals buffing the Pirate, and he just went like infinite into the endless rounds. He was at round like 260 or something, and he just kind of ended his stream because he was getting bored. Basically the strategy is the Generals make the one Pirate go crazy, and then the Time Dudes proc damage based upon the Pirate's damage. Because Pirates, I think, why Pirates? I forget exactly why Pirates. I think it's mostly just because they're fairly tanky and they do decent damage for a tank. Because I think the General provides like crit chance and attack power, and Pirates have pretty good reason for crit chance or something. Something like that. You just need someone fairly tanky who has good scaling. And I think Pirate's probably the best for that. Yeah, he was like, the battles would last like 5 seconds. His Pirate would do like 50 million damage, and then his Time Dudes would do like 200 million. You don't even need anyone tanky. Yeah, maybe. Not really sure. I don't know if anyone would be better than the Pirate for that. Maybe. The thing is, you're also making him taunt like every single dude in existence because the General's spamming taunts on one guy. So you have to have someone who hopefully doesn't flop over very easily because it's going to be just one dude you're got in that roster slot. Pirate's got a bunch of evasion stuff, so he's decent portion of attacks are just going to miss him. Big Pirate makes a lot of sense, but maybe there's someone else you could put there that's better. Also, we haven't gotten like any life insurance in the longest time. No vampires are dying, surprisingly. I mean, he's got bat wings, but so crazy. I would really like to get like snapback sneakers, I think. Like this pad helmet's nice. Snapback sneakers are pretty good for the God War fight. Turbo farmers. Beam burrito, motivational poster. On the mirrors, like good enough, I think. Get a little bit of dude juice. Brilliant smiles, like good enough. I think we're getting a lot of stacks of Novocaine now, so this is gonna happen sometimes. Mostly want stuff on sale because we want to save as much money as we can for the line of credit. Nothing on sale. Venomous lipstick I think is too important now to pass up. Make one more dude juice. I think we're good for now. 216 stacks of line of credit. The finance dude should be doing a good bit of damage and healing now. Oh, Dungeon Synergy is making mid-item bonkers. Oh yeah, Pad Helmet Electrician is amazing. Yeah. The run speed and attack speed is just so good. Yeah, with their fuzzy socks, the run speed makes it kind of crazy. And the attack speed's not too bad either. They should just be stack discharging like crazy. With the Pad Helmet, these three are kind of lame, but I have no dice. These all like rely on Skeledudes or being knocked out. We're like not taunting that much. I think I'd just go with the left hand. It's kind of meh. Base Tattoo. I'm already down Vampire. Laser Pointer. Probably could go on the Vampire, right? Like Laser Pointer, some Dentist around maybe? Does that work? Or Laser Pointer, some Ghosts around? Ghosts are kind of providing like some off healing. I think the Laser Pointer's best of 3 for the Vampire though. We'll just figure out which one they're Laser Pointering after this. Or we don't have the crit chance for the third slot, so we could just like move these guys down. Laser Pointing the Dentist probably. With this much attack speed on them and being teleported around, we should have like max Novocaine stacks and like even some brilliant Smile stacks, right? With the Dentist pretty easily. You put the Shivan Vamp just for more attacks with their attack-based healing. I think vampires do like good enough on their own. They would get survivability, decent damage, decent healing. I'd rather him provide some utility, like make our Dentist go kind of nuts. The Shiv is just like, it's alright. It's like some possible lifesteal procs, but like I would have preferred probably just re-rolling and seeing the Crazy Straw to get like more lifesteal chance on them, but Laser Pointer is decent utility. I think Laser Pointer is another trinket that's maybe underrated. But I guess rarely see people take it. You can get like consistently like 1 or 2 stacks on the dude beneath them, which is what, like 20-40% attack speed. And also just like teleports them as well, so they have more uptime on the target. Finance dude, yeah, let's go finance dude. Alright, this should, like whoever you put the Laser Pointer on is just getting a lot more attacks off. Laser Pointer's weird. Let's see, like 3 stacks of Laser Pointer. No stacks of Laser Pointer. Check a few of them. Yeah, it's pretty inconsistent. Most of them have 0 stacks, but 3 stacks. Everyone's got like 3 stacks or 0 stacks, it looks like. But this teleport keyword, not dash. Yeah, but still fine. I'd mostly just do it for the attack speed bonus. Like getting up to 60% attack speed is kind of nutty on like dudes that don't get like any attack speed bonus. I mean, Dentist gets a little bit, but 18 hippos. Slow down the 1-time speed. You're fine. Slow down the 1-time speed because these guys just charge around to gain combat. So it's just like the first 2-3 seconds you should be worried with hippos. And mad it doesn't help the Wizard Electrician. You want to move by walking. Because it's teleport, I assume it doesn't like count as travels. That's what you're talking about, right? Because, and it doesn't help like cut off George or whatever. Yeah, like dash, they just move incredibly fast, but they get there, like they move. Teleporting, they just will teleport. So I guess it doesn't count as movement. Makes sense, but it's still fine. I mean, it would. I wonder if it would be too strong if it counted this movement. Because yeah, then Laser Pointering around some Wizards or Electricians would go pretty nutty. Even like Laser Pointing around some like Explorers, because they get the they get a canteen refill for like every 100 feet traveled or something. There's like a few dudes that would be pretty nutty with Laser Pointer because of that. Okay, Vampire dude. Let's go find these dudes. Like our main damage, main healing. Ion Storm, sure. Loyalty card? It's a little late, around 105, right? This is fine. Captain's Hat? Go Captain's Hat and put, like, Ghost on top, maybe? Because this guy gets so much attack power from this, I don't think he needs... I actually don't know. You seem to know a lot about the ins and outs of the game. I don't really look into the ins and outs. Does this 30% attack power, is it multiplicative or additive? Because I don't know how the stats work. Because, like, if this is 215, basically, is this going to go to 245? Or is this going to, like, multiply the 30% on top of this? I guess I could just check by this and then see how much his DPS goes up. It should either go to, like 120, or it should go to, like, 100. We'll check. Yeah, it went to, like, 111, so I think that's additive, right? It's worth it either way. Oh yeah, it's worth it either way. I just kind of, like, I think stacking the finance dude is only worth it if it was multiplicative because of this thing, because he gets like 200% attack power here. I think I'll put the ghost dude up top probably. Like, his attack power is like, having him as a backup healer with some good attack power. He's just gonna get so much attack power. But actually, no, it is multiplicative, right? Because he's at 85 DPS here. He's at 111 here. That's about 25 damage DPS increase. That's multiplicative then, so we'll keep him up here. It's a lot of damage and a lot of healing he's providing. Sensitivity training's kind of lame. Alright, the goat should be no problem. Do we want the ghosts or the vampires getting life insurance on them? I think we want the vampires getting life insurance on them. I think the vampires still better chance of dying than the ghosts because they're lint roller. Alright, let's go. The goat should be no problem. We'll throw lightning in there for the back of it. Did she have so much damage reduction between Novocaine and the Laughing Gas? Yeah, like no one dipped below like 80% when hit jumped. Should be completely fine. That was a little... Yeah, we'll pop a spore. He's starting to hurt us for sure. Not as much damage or healing as I would hoped through the finance dudes, but... Use some consumables, sure. He should be dead here, I think, before we lose anyone else. Eh, lost like 5 dudes at the end. That's not a good sign, because the goat's the easiest of the 3 bosses by far. Mega Crocodile. And Bullfrogs. Hopefully shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we're not dipping too low here. Oh, lost a dentist thing. 5 friendship bracelet activations. Kind of crazy considering the amount of damage reduction we have. This run might just end the Kill Peter Godler fight because I think we got the money benefit stuff too late. Like I really want this lightning credit to be like 400, 500 stacks at this point. Evasion crit chance, toughness crit damage. What's the crit chance on our? Like 5%. So this crit damage is doing almost nothing on them. Leave and block chance. Asian crit chance. I think it's either the non on the finance dude or like maybe a taco on the farmer. Crit damage doesn't really help with him either. Could go with another baguette. I think baguettes are usually pretty useful, but yeah, like some evasion on the finance dude would be fine, but don't usually go to non. I think this is 3 mediocre ones to get. You know, much reason for crit chance or crit damage. I think we should go the baguette on the finance dude.
Oh, yummy.
The crit chance is fine because provide some output and more evasion. Hopefully he won't die as often. His evasion is 24%. It'll go up a little bit if we spend more money in the next shop re-rolling. Go to 1-time speed. These dentists are still dying even with friendship bracelet. That's sad. These are dying within 2 seconds of being revived. Right, because friendship bracelet has a 2-second cooldown, so they revive from friendship bracelet and then die within 2 seconds, which is crazy squishiness. Your cleave lover? Yeah, I barely pick up I think I'm pronouncing it right. That food. Should be fine here. This is a round I usually don't have much problems with. We do have the incident calendar. Oh, what the incident calendar is for us is that like our dentists and our like vampires and finance dudes are a little squishy. I don't know how much this can stack up in like the Goblin fight if we get there. 1 friendship bracelet activation. Yeah, they're starting to fall. I think we're fine here. Not a good sign how long we're taking to kill them now. Like over a minute to kill them all. Gonna check how much like DPS. I mean, the finance dudes only do 180 DPS with like 230 stacks of line of credit. Still our best healer by a long shot. But everyone's providing like an okay amount of healing. I think we just lose the next couple rounds. 2 burner phones, nobody cares. Use the lightning if it's looking dicey. Probably shouldn't. Yeah, it's looking completely fine, I think. Okay, here comes the Kelpide. Kelpide's pretty rough. Pocket dice, sure. Both of these are kind of lame. Gravestone, sure, take it on sale. Sewing kit, pretty good. Hate that it's full price, but keep re-rolling a little bit. We want to get this attack division to like at least like 20 stacks, I think, and then hopefully get some stuff on sale. Get some health potions and strange spores in here as well. Would be nice. Like good in dude juice, I think. If 8 dude juice can't get through the Kelpide, probably just losing no matter how much we have anyway. Salt Lick, I think it's good enough. Sure. Reroll one more time. 25 stacks of that. Black Sheep, sure. And on Cord is cool, but I don't think it's saving us in the Kelpide if we're losing. Like 2 seconds of like almost immunity doesn't really help much when he only really is dangerous like every 10 seconds when he spins in a circle in the center. Yeah, I think we're okay. 25 stacks of this, I don't want to reroll more. And then don't want to buy this. I think we just leave. We have 130 stacks with line of credit, which is kind of lame. I'm worried enough about this fight that I think I'm going to throw a bunch of consumables at this guy. Stack up all our dudes in this spot. This way, yeah, hopefully we destroy a segment or two pretty quick. Our dentists are still falling even with the friendship bracelet. It's crazy. Like 8 to 10 dentists died there. What the heck? Covering a little bit. Still dying now. Maybe we... Wow. Even with 20% toughness and a friendship bracelet, dentists are still falling like crazy. Yeah, these segments aren't that dead yet. A little concerning. Throw every consumable at this guy, and we're still getting owned. Get some toughness in there. Fill him up a bit. Look, if we make it out of this, we can barely make it out. I think we're dead. Yeah, like what, we have like 8 segments dead or something? All our deadlists are dead pretty much. Dang. Well, the good news is, don't have to worry about Endless making me late to my appointment. Yeah, we're just dead here, huh? I love how immortal vampires are for the longest time. With bat wings and a few of their other relics. They just don't die. Oh, we're so dead here. Oh, vampire died, came back. Oh, vampires are starting to fall. Dang. Well, there goes the win streak. We went from 0-2 to 5-2. Just Skeledudes left. 259 Skeledudes. Kind of crazy. Would've been nice to have like a dog tags there or something. Because of that. Good attempt. Yeah, thanks. I don't know how much I want to rely on finance dudes with medical license in the future anymore. I've had this strategy fail a couple times now. Do you know how many near-death brushes early? Yeah, like rounds like 30 to 60 were rough. I had to keep going to the easy fights and like using a bunch of consumables and I think we would have been fine. We would have recovered if we found like the NFT earlier. We found it like halfway, 2/3 of the way through the run. By the way, 102 friendship bracelet activations. 93 saves on the finance dude. There's like 200-300 saves on this team. We still died. Yeah, just like not doing that much damage or healing. For the fact that we're like revolving around these guys. The farmers outdid the finance dudes in damage. I told you the trucker head's not bad. Like, farmer dude's doing our top damage. Dentist is still doing our top healing, even though we have the medical license on this guy. Yeah, I think finance dude, you either need the relics early, or you just kind of fall apart with him as your main strategy. So I think I'm going to end stream there. I might be back for like an evening stream. I got an appointment to go to. But I might be back in like 3-4 hours for another stream. We'll see. Change the title. 5-3 now. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for the raid. I assume Casket is gone by now. He has a message in like hours. But thanks for the raid. And thanks for chatting so much, Casey. It's nice to have someone to talk to. So, have a good one, everyone. Probably be back in a few hours. Alright. I'll see you guys. Bye.